Do you find yourself lying in bed all day, feeling drained and unmotivated? Do you keep wondering why you don't feel like doing anything anymore? It's easy to call this laziness. But what if it's not? What if what you're dealing with isn't about being lazy, but something deeper, something called burnout? Burnout is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion. It's caused by chronic stress that builds up over time. And in today's world, where everyone is expected to hustle nonstop, burnout has quietly become a modern epidemic. According to a 2010 survey, 75% of U.S. adults reported experiencing symptoms of burnout. And over 40% said their burnout was severe. So if you feel stuck, drained, or disconnected, this video is for you. Here are 6 powerful signs that you're not lazy. You're actually burnt out. 1. You feel disconnected from everything. Do your days feel like a blur? Do you feel like you're just going through the motions, like a robot? One of the earliest signs of burnout is disconnection. It's like you're watching your own life from the outside. You feel numb. You feel distant from others and even from yourself. This is called depersonalization, and it's a common response to emotional overload. You lose the sense of who you are and what you care about. Laziness doesn't cause this. But burnout does. 2. You used to be motivated. Laziness is often a constant trait. People who are lazy usually always avoid effort. But if you were once motivated, if you used to push hard, work smart, and stay focused, and now, suddenly, you feel empty and indifferent. That's not laziness. That's exhaustion from prolonged stress. Burnout often hits high achievers the hardest. People who give their all, until there's nothing left to give. 3. You used to be passionate. Did you once love your work, your hobbies, or your studies? But now, nothing excites you anymore? Burnout has a way of sucking the joy out of things we used to love. Even our greatest passions start to feel like chores. You might resent the very thing you once lived for. Not because you're lazy, but because you overextended yourself for too long. You gave so much energy that now, there's nothing left in the tank. 4. You're moody and irritable. Do you find yourself getting frustrated over small things? Or snapping at people for no clear reason? That's not you being lazy, that's your nervous system saying, I'm overwhelmed. Irritability, sudden mood swings, and emotional sensitivity are common signs of burnout. You feel like you're on edge, all the time. Lazy people tend to be more chilled and unaffected. Burnt-out people are carrying emotional overload they haven't processed. 5. You've stopped taking care of yourself. Have you stopped doing the little things, like showering, dressing up, or eating properly? Are you sleeping too much, or barely at all? When we're burnt out, even basic self-care becomes exhausting. You isolate yourself. You avoid people. You just want to shut down. This isn't a sign of being unmotivated, it's a red flag that your system is overwhelmed. Laziness doesn't change your hygiene, appetite, or social habits so drastically. But burnout does. 6. It didn't happen overnight. Burnout is slow. It creeps in. First, you're just a little tired. Then you start to lose interest. Then the fatigue becomes constant. The motivation vanishes. The joy fades. And before you know it, you feel like a shell of who you used to be. This slow decline is a major clue. Laziness is more static. Burnout is a gradual collapse. In fact, psychologists describe 5 stages of burnout. The honeymoon phase. Onset of stress. Chronic stress. Burnout. Habitual burnout. By the time you reach the final stage, it's no longer just stress. It becomes a way of life, one that's hard to break without help. Final thoughts: if you've seen yourself in any of these signs, know this: you're not broken. You're just burnt out. And you are not alone. Millions are going through this quietly, silently, and painfully. The good news? Burnout is reversible, but only if you recognize it and act early. Talk to someone. Rest without guilt. Say no more often. Rebuild your boundaries. Seek professional help if needed. Your worth is not measured by how productive you are. You are more than your output. If this video helped you, don't forget to like and share it with someone who needs it. Let's stop calling it laziness and start calling it what it really is. Burnout is real. But so is recovery. Thanks for watching Improvement Tablet, where growth meets healing. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more life-changing insights. Until next time, take care of yourself, you deserve it.